You're welcome once again to Create, and this is where we create our life with the words of our mouths. Joining us today is Mary Jane Ogirigo, and today we want to look at our last two success tips that can make an extraordinary life. Last two daily habits that can give us extraordinary life, and I call it the 2 G's. Just stay tuned, and I promise you, through this, the Lord will bless you. What are habits? No, we've been talking about habits. Habits are what makes you strong. The first thing you need to check is the habits you've been practicing. Are they working for you or not? They're working for you or they are working against you? Are your habits helping you to make progress in life? Are your habits making you to go ahead in life, push further in life, or they are just making you to remain in a particular direction? The last two habits we are looking at today is, the first one is goal setting. Goal setting. Yes, the year is still fresh. Where is our goals that we have set? I know most of us at the beginning of the year, we've made lots of New Year resolutions. Okay, I'll do this, I'll do this. When you are asked, where are those goals? Can you bring them out? Can you reproduce them? Can you even say it out? Do you know where you kept them? Goal setting. We must set goals in our life, because without setting goals in life, it's like a ship without a sail. Imagine a ship going, but not even knowing the direction it's going, but the ship is moving. The ship will just keep going round and round, keep going round circles in life. So what are our goals for the year 2025? What are the goals that we have set out? Because this is one of the daily habits that can grant us extraordinary success in life. If we have goals, what is our goals? What are those goals we have set out? What are those goals we have mapped out? You know, when we put our goals into writing, we have a very high percentage of achieving it. Unlike when you don't put your goals to writing. And when you put your goals to writing, don't just throw it out there or just keep it. I've written it because they said it's New Year resolution. No. What are your goals that you have set out? What are your plans to achieve it? Or you don't have any goals? The year is still fresh. You can still get one. You can bring out, what do you want to even see by the end of the year? In the next 5 years of your life, what are the things you are expecting to have achieved? That's what you should write out. That's your goal. So, what have you written out? Our goals are very, very necessary, because when we have goals in life, they will help us. They will give us direction in life. It will help you to know how you can map out have a daily plan that you are working towards to achieve your overall goal by the year end. So what is your goal? What have you set out for the year? What are you planning to even set out if you've not done that? Goals are very essential. Most of us don't have any goals, but it is not too late to create out one. And we must know that by the time we create a goal, we should keep looking at it each day. And your goals must be specific. Your goals must be measurable. It should be things that will not take you, that you know that you have 50%, achievement, that you have 50% of achieving it. So we must set out goals. We must set out goals for us to be extraordinary by the end of the year. And the next thing we want to look at is giving. Somebody will say, giving? Why giving? Yes, giving. When we give, you know, I was thinking about giving. Giving is very, very essential. When we give, most of the time, we always feel something big is going out of us. But the truth is, what comes back to us is much more than what is going out of us. Giving is necessary. Giving is essential. And the next question might be, okay, what am I giving and who am I giving to? There are poor ones out there. There are people that need help. Your church is there. Parents are there. Loved ones are there. We must learn to give. We must learn to give for us to be successful. It is one of the success principles, even in the Bible. In the Bible, it stated that there is time for everything. Even in Genesis, it said seed time and harvest time will not cease. There is seed time, there is harvest. This will not cease. So in the seed time, what are we sowing? In the seed time, what are we sowing? You know, I heard of Genesis 26 verse 12. And beginning from verse 1, said there was famine in the land. And in verse 12 said, Isaac sowed in the land and reaped in same year 100-fold. The Lord blessed Isaac after sowing. What are we sowing? What are we giving? I decided to practice it myself, and I tell you the truth, it works. Giving works. Giving works. When you give to God, it works, because the truth is, you will reap when you sow. After you sow, you will definitely reap. When you sow, you will reap. After you've sown, you will reap. But you need to sow something. And from all our tips so far, our 6 tips, I tell you, if as a farmer, for example, the farmer wakes up early, goes to the farm, the farmer reads, the farmer journal his crops, the farmer decides to set goals. Oh, I'm going to do this by the end of the year. I'm going to achieve this. The farmer does all what we have listed as our daily habits, and the farmer does not sow the seed. There is no way there will be great harvest by the end of the year. When it's time to harvest, there will be nothing to harvest, because the farmer have not sown the seed. So we must learn to sow seed. We must learn to give to God what we have. And I tell you, when you give to God, God owes no man. God owes no one. God cannot owe you. God cannot owe me, because He's much more better than our earthly parents. So when we give to Him, He gives back to us in 100-fold. So if we can practice the 6 tips, if we wake up early, we set out our goals, we read motivational books, we read our Bibles, we meditate, we journal, we give, our life will never remain the same. Our life becomes extraordinary. Truly we will achieve that extraordinary success. So I want to encourage us to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel. And the Lord will continually bless you. Thank you, and stay tuned for our next episode. is going to be something great. I promise you. Thank you and God bless.